Hi, this is Mark Eatson for In Motion, and we've got Optimo on the phone. So how did you spend your summer this year?
I guess I spent the summer like we have the last 10 or so summers, just travelling, doing gigs. I'm at home during the week looking after my children. Most of the summer we were away. We were all over Europe, as usual, I guess. And we were in Brazil and Rio and Sao Paulo in those voodoo hot parties, and we played at lots of festivals, you know, all over, from like the Highlands of Scotland right throughout Europe, and we've started to do some parties at the Sub Club again in Glasgow. So
yeah, and what made you decide to bring Optimo back to Sub Club?
Well, really, no other reason apart from the fact that Glasgow is really the best place to play, bar none. I think we're asked consistently in interviews, you know, where's the best crowd, where's the best place to play. It's not any more complicated, Mark, than the fact that we really missed it, and I think we missed as well. It became a very important part of our work, which was to host a party in that city, you know, and really, you know, be involved in the fabric of its nightlife, to put something there.
So what did it mean to you to return, and what kind of reception did you receive?
Oh, I mean, it was really overwhelming. We weren't really sure what to expect, and there was really positive feedback when we announced that we were going to do this. Until we went to the club, we weren't really, you know, to set up that night, we weren't really sure what was going to happen. And I remember, you know, about 20 minutes before we opened, going up to the front door to talk to one of the security guys, and I had to look outside, and I really couldn't see the end of the queue, and I was like, holy shit, this is going crazy. And yeah, it was just great. The Sub Club's a great place, you know, the sound system's awesome. You know, the kids that work there behind the bar are great. The guys that own it are great. The security guys are great. It's just a big family, you know, and it was really, really, it's great to be back, actually, and be doing that again. It really is.
Do you feel like there's a trade-off between the community vibe that you get from a weekly night and the excitement and exclusivity that comes from a bi-monthly residency?
Well, I think you've hit the nail on the head there with you know, talking about a community vibe, but when it comes to a weekly thing, that was definitely something that was apparent in our weekly residency. And I think also because it was a Sunday night, it was kind of a destination. Optimo on a Sunday night, there wasn't a lot of people drinking in bars and then thinking, oh, I'll head along to a club. People would come from their houses, meet there and talk for the first hour. We would play, you know, we would play music at a fairly low level for the first, you know, on our weekly residency for the first hour. Wouldn't play any dance music, and it was really people catching up. We're playing on a weekend night on a Friday now is it's a little different. It's a little different, and we're very happy that the new Friday has attracted, you know, a lot more young people, and I think it would have been a bit tragic if it just had been the old faces coming back, you know, from the Sunday, and now we have a kind of new influx of younger people, and that's a challenge for us, and it's great, you know. I do think it's, yeah, as you say, it's a different thing, really, different thing.
So did your hiatus give you time to pursue and develop other interests within or separate to Optimo?
Yeah, I think it did. I mean, personally, I moved house. That was a massive task. You know, 15 or 20,000 records. You know, moved in a new place for me and my kids, and yeah, I probably did get it. I got a bit more studio work done. I think the main thing for me was to have that extra day a week, because Mondays were written off for years. We'd be travelling Friday, Saturday abroad, come back, play the party on a Sunday, and honest to God, you were just fucked on a Monday. It was just, and now, yeah, the week's a bit longer, you know, and even if you have to go away, you know, early on a Friday, you know, just had time to rest, and maybe, things were getting, things were very rushed. When you lose a Monday and you're away again on a Friday, I think it's a chance even to resolve the work that you're going to do to a better and a higher standard, just have a bit more time to rest as well. And probably managed to fit in some more studio work and take on a few other things, because it was a big, it was a big part of our work. Doing bookings and all the artwork and all the promotion for a weekly club it's a lot. It was a lot to undertake. So we had a lot more. I felt like a lot more time.
Your selections tend to be a bit more left field than most. Do you decide what you'll be playing ahead of time, or is it a bit more impulsive?
I wouldn't say we just decide what we're playing. I think it's a case of I see the whole practice of DJing, I try and look at it in terms of research, and I'm always looking for new music, and not necessarily more difficult music to play, but maybe more surprising music to play, and I've always got that with me, and it's whether or not you're fortunate enough to, whether or not you're able to create an opportunity to play it is one thing, or whether the context is right, but I always have it with me. And I wouldn't be selfish in the sense that I'm going to play this no matter what. I think you have a responsibility as an entertainer first and foremost, but if you can shape the night in such a way that you can play a few oddball things and something, as you say, a bit more left field, then that's I don't know, that's success as a DJ as far as I'm concerned.
And the label Optimo Music has released music by some select artists over the past couple of years. Did you originally plan on re-releasing when you founded the label?
Actually, it's my partner Twitch who runs the label, and it's kind of the label's his vision and his project entirely. So that's probably something that you should ask Keith. From a personal point of view, when I see it happening, a label re-releasing stuff, I think there's something you can give to it if you're re-releasing stuff, and I think there's a way of doing it well and there's a way of doing it badly, and in my opinion Keith's done it extremely well, taking such care to unearth the music that he's re-releasing. I remember him telling me recently about the Peter Zumo release, which was like those tapes, had been lying around for 25 or 30 years. The tapes had to be baked, and then the tapes had to be mastered, and then cut to vinyl. So that's a big undertaking as to run a label and to see things through in that way, and then to release a product that's beautifully packaged, and the audio reparation and the audio mastering is superb, and people have got something really, really special there, So I think it can be done if it's done well. I think it's extremely important thing for a label to do.
Okay, so finally, are there any other upcoming projects from the Optimo camp that we should be looking out for?
I'm trying to think what we're doing. We're doing this Red Bull Sound Clash thing in a couple of weeks. Glasgow, where we started a new residency at that Club Troy in Amsterdam, which is a great spot. What else are we doing? We're continuing our swaps with Horsemeat Disco down in London. We do a swap 3 times a year with them. What else are we doing? We're going back to Fabric. Actually, I think the first time it's the first time we played there since we did Fabric 52 compilation. We're going back to play Party with Ben UFO and next month. So we've loads on and the diary's pretty full. So
Okay, well, thanks for joining us, and we look forward to